What does it mean to think? Can a machine ever truly understand language? Or does it simply follow rules without comprehension? In 1980, philosopher John Searle proposed a thought experiment that shook the foundations of artificial intelligence, the Chinese room argument. This is the challenge that continues to haunt AI research today. Since the dawn of artificial intelligence, scientists and philosophers have debated a fundamental question: can a computer ever truly think? Can it possess a mind? Alan Turing suggested that if a machine can convince us that it understands, then it should be considered intelligent. But is that enough? Does passing the Turing test mean a machine truly has a mind? John Searle said, no. And he designed a thought experiment to prove it. Imagine you are locked inside a room. Outside, a Chinese speaker writes messages and slides them under the door. You do not understand Chinese, but inside the room, you have a rulebook. This book tells you exactly how to manipulate the symbols, what response to give based on the input. You follow the instructions perfectly, and slide the response back under the door. To the person outside, it appears as though you understand Chinese. But inside the room, you don't know what the symbols mean at all. You're just following rules, blindly manipulating symbols. And this, Searle argues, is exactly what a computer does. It manipulates symbols according to rules, but it never understands their meaning. It has syntax, but no semantics. Just like the man in the Chinese room, an AI can process language, respond, even fool us into thinking it understands. But there is no comprehension, no awareness, no true thinking behind the words. Searle's argument draws a distinction between two types of AI. Weak AI simulates understanding. It can answer questions, hold conversations, and process data. But strong AI would actually understand, with real thoughts and consciousness. Searle insists that no machine running a program can ever achieve strong AI. No matter how complex the software, it is still just following rules, just like the man in the Chinese room. But not everyone agrees. Critics argue that Searle's thought experiment is too limited. It ignores the possibility that intelligence emerges from complexity. Some say that understanding is not about individual components, but about how the system as a whole functions. If the entire Chinese room, the rulebook, the person, the process, forms a larger system, couldn't it be said to understand? And what about the possibility that consciousness itself is an emergent property? Could a machine develop true thought, not because it follows rules, but because intelligence arises from complexity? Today, AI is advancing faster than ever. Neural networks, deep learning, and large language models are reaching new levels of sophistication. But do they understand? Or are they just elaborate versions of the Chinese room? Searle's argument remains a powerful challenge to AI researchers. If computers can't truly think, what does that mean for the future of artificial intelligence? Are we building minds, or just clever illusions? The Chinese room forces us to ask, what does it really mean to understand? Is human intelligence something that can be replicated? Or will machines always remain on the outside, processing symbols, but never truly thinking?